Hey there, bold and the beautiful fans! Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into all the juicy drama from Los Angeles. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a shocking twist. Today, we're talking about one of the most heartbreaking and potentially explosive storylines unfolding right now on B&B. Sheila Carter, the woman who has survived more near-death experiences, shootings, and schemes than anyone else in daytime TV, is about to have her world rocked once again. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Sheila Carter, played by the incredible Kimberlin Brown, will need some serious time to lick her wounds. Why? Because Deacon Sharp, portrayed by the ever-charismatic Sean Kanan, has officially chosen Taylor Hayes, brought to life by Rebecca Budig. That's right, folks. After all the passion, the danger, the wild rides, and the till death do us part vibes, Deacon has made his decision, and he's not backing down. Can Sheila really change enough to handle this without unleashing her signature wrath? Or is a new love interest about to turn everything upside down? Stick around because we're breaking it all down, including a steamy possibility with Jack Finnegan that could destroy multiple families. If you love Sheila, hate her, or just can't get enough of this chaos, drop a comment below. Team Sheila or Team Deacon and Taylor? Let's get into it. The bold and the beautiful spoilers are heating up in ways that will leave longtime viewers on the edge of their seats. Sheila Carter has fought tooth and nail to hold on to her marriage to Deacon Sharp. She's tried everything from emotional pleas to reminding him of their shared history of defying the odds together. But it's clear now that Deacon has made his final choice. He's choosing Taylor Hayes, the elegant, composed doctor who has captured his heart in this forbidden affair. Despite Sheila's desperate attempts to save what she thought was her forever, Deacon isn't going to waver. Getting over Deacon and all the pain he has caused her won't be an easy task for Sheila. This isn't just any breakup. This is a woman who believed she had finally found stability after decades of chaos, manipulation, and yes, even violence. She thought they would spend the rest of their lives together, building something real at Il Giordano, away from the Forrester and Spencer family feuds. Instead, Sheila's facing a crushing divorce blow. Imagine pouring your heart into a relationship only to watch it crumble because the man you love has been sneaking around with someone from his past, someone who represents the respectable life Deacon might be craving now. Sheila has come a long way, or at least she's tried to show everyone that she's changed. But heartbreak like this could test even the strongest resolve. Will she truly let go, or will old habits come creeping back? The writers are setting up a pivotal moment for Kimberlin Brown's iconic character. Fans have been speculating wildly since the affair hints dropped. Some think Sheila will go full villain mode again, while others are rooting for her to show growth and walk away with her head held high, maybe even taking a piece of Deacon's restaurant empire with her in the divorce. Let's be real. Sheila Carter is one of the most complex characters in soap opera history. She's been a villain, a victim, a mother, a wife, and everything in between. Played brilliantly by Kimberlin Brown, who brings such depth and fire to every scene, Sheila has layers that keep us coming back. Now, with Deacon choosing Taylor, Sheila will have to confront some deep questions. Has she really changed enough to avoid unleashing her full wrath on Deacon and Taylor? In the past, betrayal like this would have led to kidnapping plots, shootings, or elaborate schemes that rocked the entire canvas. But recent storylines have shown glimmers of a softer side, a woman who genuinely wants love and acceptance, especially from her son, Finn. If Sheila can channel that growth now, maybe she can work through her feelings, process the grief, and truly let go. It won't be easy. The pain of watching the man you love choose another woman, especially one like Taylor Hayes, who has history with so many Forrester men, is going to sting. Taylor represents everything Sheila has fought against, the polished, professional, good side of Los Angeles society. Yet, if Sheila can rise above it, this could be her biggest character development yet. Imagine scenes where she reflects on her life, talks to old allies, or even seeks unexpected advice. The emotional performances we're likely to see from Kimberlin Brown could be Emmy-worthy. Of course, B&B loves to tease redemption only to pull the rug out from under. Will Sheila stay on the high road, or will the temptation to sabotage Deacon and Taylor's happiness prove too strong? Only time will tell, but the build-up is delicious. Here's where things get really exciting for fans who want to see Sheila move on and find happiness, or at least some sizzling drama. Could Sheila get another love interest at some point who can help her move on with her life? Absolutely, and the timing feels perfect. After the divorce dust settles, Sheila will be vulnerable, but she's also resilient. She's a survivor. A new romance could breathe fresh life into her storyline and create massive ripple effects across the show. Of course, Sheila is a lot to handle, let's not sugarcoat it. She's an 8-toed ex-convict with a history of doing some truly despicable things. From switching babies to multiple murder attempts, her rap sheet is longer than most characters' entire arcs. There may not be a ton of guys lining up for someone with that kind of baggage. The men of Los Angeles know her reputation all too well. Brooke Logan, Ridge Forrester, Steffi, Finn, they've all been on the receiving end of Sheila's chaos at one point or another. So what's Sheila's best bet? Getting together with someone who's already familiar with her, someone who has been with her before. That way, the next man in her life would know exactly what he's getting into. No surprises, no illusions, just raw, complicated passion between two people who understand each other's darkness. This brings us to one of the most intriguing possibilities circulating in spoiler circles right now. Enter Jack Finnegan, played by the dashing Ted King. Jack had an affair with Sheila once upon a time, and that secret rendezvous resulted in the conception of John Finn Finnegan, portrayed by Tanner Novlin. What a bombshell that was when it finally came out. Jack deceived his wife, Lee Finnegan, about the baby they were supposedly adopting. The whole truth about Finn's birth mother stayed buried for decades, only exploding into the open years later and shattering lives in the process. Jack's marriage to Lee blew up thanks to that buried secret, and it has never been repaired. The two remain civil for Finn's sake, but the love is long gone. Jack has always seemed rather sad and lonely whenever he pops up on screen. He's a man carrying regret, isolation, and perhaps a quiet yearning for connection. This might be the perfect opportunity for Jack to land back in Sheila's orbit. Think about it. They already share a child together, even if Finn wants nothing to do with Sheila most days. They have history. They have chemistry. And most importantly, Jack knows the real Sheila. He doesn't have to be shocked by her past because he lived part of it with her. Sheila and Jack's old spark might reignite, leading them to sizzle once more. Imagine the slow burn buildup, accidental run-ins at the hospital or around town, late-night conversations where they reminisce about the old days, and then that undeniable pull that neither can resist. You can bet that would destroy the fragile friendship that has developed between Sheila and Lee. Lee has been surprisingly tolerant of Sheila in recent times for Finn's benefit, but finding out her ex-husband is sleeping with the woman who gave birth to their son in secret, that would be nuclear-level drama. And let's not forget Finn and Steffi Forrester Finnegan, played by Jacqueline McInnes Wood. They certainly would object, loudly, to Jack getting tangled up in Sheila's twisted web again. Steffi has fought so hard to keep Finn away from his biological mother. The thought of Jack and Sheila reuniting would send her into protective overdrive. But stranger things have happened on The Bold and the Beautiful. Remember, this is the show where people come back from the dead, switch faces, and fall in love with their worst enemies on a weekly basis. Section 5. What a Sheila-Jack reunion could look like. Picture Sheila, fresh off the divorce, drowning her sorrows at a bar or maybe even at Il Giordano if she fights for ownership. Jack walks in, sees her looking vulnerable for once, and something shifts. He sits down. They talk. He admits he's been lonely since everything with Lee fell apart. Sheila opens up about how Deacon's betrayal cut deeper than any bullet ever did. The conversation turns flirty. Jack reminds her of that one passionate night that created Finn. Sheila laughs, that rare, genuine laugh she saves for moments when she's not scheming. The tension builds. Before they know it, they're back at her place, reigniting a flame that never fully died. But it's not all romance. Oh no, this is B&B. There would be complications galore. Finn would be torn. On one hand, Jack is his adoptive father. On the other, any closeness to Sheila terrifies him because of her history. Steffi would rally the entire Forrester clan, warning everyone that Sheila is poison, and now she's dragging Jack down with her. Lee would feel betrayed all over again. The woman who raised Finn, who stood by Jack through infertility struggles, now watching him run back to the one person who destroyed their family from the inside. Even Deacon and Taylor might get dragged into the mess. Imagine Deacon's jealousy if he sees Sheila moving on so quickly with someone from her past. Taylor, trying to build a future with Deacon, would worry that Sheila's new happiness makes her more dangerous, not less. The writers